RV or no RV, I think we should go north. What do you say? Should we go down that road? Eh? I want to see a bear or a wolf. Faithful people, I'm Orlean.
And I'm Gary.
And this is Roads of Faith. So if you've been following our channel for a while, you probably are noticing that we are still in our van, which, by the way, we call the Vamper. And we've been sleeping in it in Gary's mom's driveway. We've been, last night we slept in a campground. So anyway, we decided that van or RV or no RV, the big problem is finding the right one. And the right one isn't real easy to find in the Midwest. The best way to find them, or the best places to go, is Florida, Texas, California, and Arizona. And we don't have time to go there right now. So since time is of essence, we decided, RV or no RV, we were going to start getting out more and seeing more family and friends than what we have been doing. So we headed north. The first place we went to was Julie and Jerry's. They are just north or south of Phillips, Wisconsin. And they bought, he was a seminary, went to the seminary with Gary, and they've been friends all this time, for all these years. And Gary was even in their wedding, right? You think so? Don't tell him that. Okay, anyway, yes, he was in their wedding, and we have been friends with them ever since. So he retired 6 years ago, and he was in Fairbanks, Alaska for a long time, and then he retired, and they bought a little piece of paradise just south of Phillips, Wisconsin, about a little over 6 acres, and a fixer-upper house. And so we went there on Tuesday night. We left Tuesday morning and we got up there Tuesday evening, and they had a wonderful meal for us, and they showed us around, and they showed us all the improvements they've been doing to their house and the things that they still want to do, and it was just great. So we had a wonderful time with them, and then we were there until Wednesday afternoon, and then we headed to Birchwood, Wisconsin, to see another friend of ours, and her name was Ellen, and we wanted to finally get to meet her new husband. They've been married, it'll be a year in September, I think. So we got to meet them and spend some time with them last night, and then we stayed at Doolittle Park, which is kind of very close to where they live, not even a quarter of a mile away. So that worked out really well. The park was a little interesting. We stayed there several years ago when our girls were younger, and we had a travel trailer, and things have pretty much the same. The shower was interesting. Yeah, you go into the bathroom in one door and take care of your business, and then you had to leave that and walk out around the building to go to the showers. So that was a little different. Not sure why they planned it that way. But the showers were amazing. They were very nice and warm, and it was great. And it was a little pricier than what we normally would spend. It was $30. And that was 30 even. It was 30 even, so that included tax and everything. So I guess when you look at it that way, it isn't so bad, but it's more than what we normally spend. So now we're on our way to go see my Aunt Florence, and she's my mom's older sister. I'm not positive, but I think she's going to be 99 in February. I think 98 or 99. 99. I'll ask her when we get there. And we're going to be meeting my cousin and her husband. They own a sporting goods shop called AAA, and we're going to be meeting them at the shop. So that's where we're on our way to right now, and we'll talk to you in a little bit. So we had a wonderful visit with my Aunt Florence and my cousin Barbie and her husband Rick. They fixed a fantastic meal for us while we were there and got to see the sporting goods shop. It's a big sporting goods shop. The one thing we didn't get to see the whole trip, and we heard lots of stories about them, and we've seen pictures on Facebook that they have them, is bears. Jerry and Julie have 3 bears that come through their yard regularly. We didn't get to see them because it was raining, and we didn't get to see the bear at Ellen's and Buzz's because that one comes through their yard almost every day, and didn't get to see him either. The only one we got to see, because of the rain, the only one we got to see was at Rick and Barb's sporting goods shop, and he was stuffed. So that wasn't exactly what we had in mind. I don't know that I would have wanted to see a bear up close and personal, but it would have been kind of fun to have maybe some glass between us, and I could have, we could have seen him out the window. That might have been kind of fun. So maybe next time. But I did ask Aunt Florence. She is going to be 99 in February, and when she was 87, she was still driving to Kentucky, from Wisconsin to Kentucky by herself, and she was going to a mission down there. She did this mission trip every year, and she would go down there and spend quite a bit of time down there with helping with the mission and the kids and everything, and she just loved that. Those were some of her favorite years. But anyway, she still lives in her own place, an apartment in Spooner, and that's pretty cool. It's just amazing, how many almost 99-year-olds can say that. So, and still real sharp-minded, and we just had a wonderful talk and a wonderful time. And they're big on camping and everything else. And so my memories of Aunt Florence is that when we were kids, they had a drive-in called the Wheel-In, and they had a go-kart track, and they had a driving range. And in the later years, they ended up making part of it into a mobile home court, I guess. But the go-kart track is still there. It's owned by someone else, but it's still there. And we just had a lot of fun times. My dad was a farmer, a dairy farmer, and he would get someone to milk the cows early in the morning and that night. And then so we would leave when it was dark out, and we'd come home when it was dark out. And we would go one day vacation to Spooner and spend the whole day up there with my Aunt Florence and Uncle Harold and my cousins, and then some other cousins and aunts and uncles would come up at the same time, and we would just have a great time. So I have some wonderful memories of Spooner, and that was really fun to go up and see her again. So now I did say before that we're looking at maybe a plan B and a plan C for RV. And we did stop at an RV dealer on our way through Spooner. South of Spooner is Rice Lake, Wisconsin. And we stopped there, and we got a guy who got it. I think a lot of RV guys probably have never gone camping, let alone ever have any dreams of living in one and traveling. And this guy really understood us, and so we're hoping that maybe he might have something come in. His inventory was low right now, understandably, because of the time of year. But there's some new things that'll be coming in, and new trade-ins and things like that. So he's going to keep us in mind, and hopefully maybe something will turn up. So anyway, plan B now is to find a truck and a small fifth wheel. Plan C, if we can't find that of what we want, then plan C is to keep our Vamper and get a small cargo trailer to haul behind it, an enclosed one, that will keep the things that we want to keep with us for a future RV. And we may just end up finding something when we go out west. You know, by the time we head out west, the sales, the different RV dealerships and private party people will probably want to get moving some of that inventory and sell those things before the end of the season, so they don't have to store them over the winter. So it's kind of the time that we're in right now. But the real blessing about this all is that we're spending more time with our moms than we kind of anticipated we would be able to. And so that's always a good thing. So we've got to spend 5 days with my mom, and we've been with Gary's mom quite a bit. And so that's always a good thing. And there's always blessings in everything that happens, no matter what. There's always something good that comes out of it. So we're trying to be really patient, and we're trying to be very optimistic that we're going to find something soon that will work for us, at least for the first maybe 7-8 months, and then maybe by next winter, January, February, March, in there, when we're down south, that we'll find something in California, Texas, Arizona, or Florida, where all of those seem to be. So anyway, do you have anything you want to add, dear? You're pretty quiet all the time. Speechless. He was a preacher for 38 years, 39 years, and now he's speechless. Anyway, so we will be back in touch with you soon, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.